Hey everybody, welcome to another Let's Play. I'm here with Jason, sidekick all the way in from Ottawa, and we're going to be taking a look at the second edition of the Batman miniature game. Now, it's been up for a while, but I haven't actually gotten to it for a couple reasons. One, I had a horrible tragedy. Those of you might remember, I left my starter set for this game on the roof of my car when I took my kids to school, and yeah, say one of the Arkham guards didn't make it. Oh, yeah. I found everything else scattered up and down Lake Street, but one of these guys didn't make it. I painted up the rest though today, and Jason's been planning to come in for a while with his Suicide Squad and all his other assorted gubbins to play some games and show off the new stuff. Now the new edition is more of a consolidation of like the first three books, yeah?
Yeah, so they mashed in like a ton of stuff back together where it should have been.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was over time. Basically, you had the Batman miniature game book, then you had the Flash book that added all Speedster stuff, you had the Green Arrow book that added in, what was the main stuff in there? I think it was strategies.
Yeah, they added in the whole Flash.
Oh, it was Flash. Oh, Flash and that's Flash right. Arrow with the same book. That's right. One expansion book, and the Suicide Squad book kind of consolidated some of that stuff together into like a sort of like small condensed rule book. But then this has kind of taken it and also taken all the special rules and kind of crammed them together too, because you had like a bunch of things that did the same thing, like riot gear / hockey gear / baseball gear.
Yeah, they simplified a lot.
The same rule basically, but they need to go under a different name. So this just happens in miniature games over time. You'll see almost every single one go through it. As we head to the second edition, there's a bunch of things that can be consolidated into one book, and that's what this has done. So this is sort of the, I think this is the soft cover. This is if you play Batman miniature game, this is pretty much all you need unless you're going to use Magic, because there's an expansion out right now.
Yeah, there's a
for
Magic
Wizards.
5 or 6 models that can start using Magic. And
Swamp Thing, Constantine, Raven, Enchantress, and Zatanna. Yeah, those are the ones that I think are currently available. Was there a bad guy one? Oh, Zatanna's both.
No, the only one we have for bad guys right now currently is the Enchantress.
The Enchantress. Oh, and Deadman. Is Deadman a bad guy, or is he a free agent?
I think he's a free agent. Free
agent, that's right. Yeah. So there's a bit of cross-faction stuff, but the Wizarding stuff's been, the Vertigo universe has been slammed into the DC universe basically a little bit, so that you can see some of that stuff happen as well.
One of the big major changes they did to 2.0 is that they actually conglomerated all of the good guys into one single faction.
Brave and the Bold, that's right. Yeah, so you don't have like Arrow / Flash / whatever. It's just one generic like good guy faction. But the bad guys still all keep their factions. Yep. So you have like Penguin Crew, you have still the militia. I like the militia because I feel like the militia is going to get more than just Bane in the future. It's like people who use like
Scarecrow too.
Yeah, that's right. They're like the generic armed forces. They're kind of like the crazy people living in the preppers, the crazy people living in the woods, ready for the downfall of civilization. It's like Bane and Scarecrow and other sort of forces like that.
They also conglomerated bad guys into organized crime.
That's right. Yeah, all the generic criminals basically. Yeah, so like the crime family guys,
the Maronis, and Black Mask are all like mashed.
All mashed together. Yeah. Is Court of Owls in there too?
No, they have their own faction.
They have their own faction still. Yeah, because they kind of feel like organized crime to me, but they're also kind of their own thing, sort of like the Guild of Assassins, the League of Shadows.
Yeah, you think the Court of Owls would be one of those like, oh, we're gonna hire you for a couple of games and then.
Yeah, and like drop you off, because they are basically like the Gotham Illuminati. Yeah. They're still sort of organized crime, but they're like old money families doing all of the sort of like controlling of society basically from the shadows, which is cool
it's
too.
Like if you're gonna hire the Mafia to do a bad job, the Mafia's gonna hire these guys.
The Court of Owls to go do it. The worst to do the terrible things. The Maronis will hire them instead. So I'm playing the Brave and the Bold today. You're playing a Suicide Squad, which is you get to bring a bunch of free agents together as their own faction, and there are some sub factions like that too, because they're doing Sinister Six, aren't they?
Yeah,
is there enough stuff to do it yet?
Yeah, in the Flash Arrow book, they added in Teen Titans, Sinister Six, the Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey, that's right. So it's like these are like cross-faction factions where these like iconic teams basically that come together, kind of regardless of their other affiliations, get pulled together. So the Suicide Squad, well, obviously it's Amanda Waller, and they have a cool rule where if you don't do well enough, she blows one of your heads up. If you don't have, what is it, 4 on the first turn?
Yeah, it's if I don't have 2 points on the first turn.
Right. Oh, that's right.
Essentially it doubles. So
right.
It's
2, 4, 8. 2, 4, 6, 12.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And it's just a random cast member gets exploded. So the people that say, of course, your team leader would be safe there, and Flag is safe. Any volunteers like Katana, Flag, any of the ones that are good guys that are coming along, basically, they're safe too.
Safe from that head blowing up.
the little grain of rice in the back of your neck that explodes.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. So it gives another dynamic to the game.
I like any rule in the Batman game that makes it feel like the comic books, right? Like where there's some kind of like machinations happening off table. Now there's also new cards, which is great. They're condensed down the cards to basically playing card size, so you don't have these giant bifolds now. And I think they're doing a good job basically of trying to make the information that you have to look at not so overwhelming. Now there is still the like counter stuff where you assign counters basically every turn to your points. So you have your willpower that translates into how much you can assign to like your attack, your defense, and your special category and your movement, and then those get spent throughout the turn. So there's still the same like process of raise the plan, put all your guys down. The person who has the lead raises the plan first, and the second person he goes back and forth spending action points. It's not a free-for-all action point system like the superhero miniature game is, where it's just a pool of action points. You still have to kind of commit, which is still sort of like the I guess the pre-game planning phase where you're stuck with your plan once you've actually made it. So we're gonna play one of the new missions from the book. We'll like pick one randomly, and for the first turn we'll go through basically the core mechanics of what we're doing, for those of you who haven't played the Batman miniature game before, and then we'll get this underway. Our mission today, we rolled off and got skirmish, nice and simple. There are 8-inch deployment zones. And you place objectives as per normal. Now, each player chooses 3 objectives, and they get placed outside the enemy. So I think it's, what is it, 4 inches outside the enemy, or your deployment zones?
The normal objectives get put into the deployment zones.
The deployment zones, that's right, yeah. And then some have special rules, right? Yeah. So like the riddle markers have to go outside the deployment zones. And then the loot. And the loot have to go outside the deployment zones. And there's bonus VPs. Bring Me His Head, 3 VPs to get the boss kit or casualty at the end of the game, and teach him a lesson, 2 VPs to any player if, when the game ends, the combined reputation values of the casualties in the opponent crew is more than 50%. So if you kill, in this case we're playing 350, because that's now standard game size, so that you get 1,500 points of funding. Basically, they didn't want to make it 400 points, but you needed the extra funding. Or sorry, it's 1,250 in fund? No.
It's 1,500 for 350.
It's 1,500 for 350, that's right, yeah. Because you don't round down the actual funding. It's just for every part there of 100 points, you get 500. So, in this case, 1,500 points means you can bring more guns, buy more equipment, get extra stuff. And so, I've chosen my objectives. I have riddle markers to get lots of detectives. I have a ammo crate from a cops to get some more ammo out of, and I got a Wayne Tech crate, which is a new objective, which random gizmos get pulled out of every round, which is pretty cool. You can loot, which in the case of this, of course, because you have Captain Boomerang, his primary focus is loot. He gets 2 VPs every turn if he holds it. You've got Mr. Unicorn. And you get some Pinky. That's right, Mr. Pinky. You get some medical supplies and an ammo crate as well. Because you have Rick Flag and Deadshot, who both like firing guns. The team is pretty simple. We've got Batman and Nightwing, as you do. These are both from the new starter stuff. So this is the new starter set. We've got Batman here. Nightwing is available on his own there, little Dick Grayson. And then we have 2 Arkham Guards. They don't have names. They just have baseball helmets that also come in the starter sets. Mr. Baton Guard. He took one for the team. He died on Lake Street. Stuff, I have the 2 stalwarts, the male and female Gotham Policeman and Policewoman, and they are, of course, 30 points of go and push buttons and do things. Agent O'Connell with his taser, because, you know, it's old Jerry O'Connell. And then Delta with his handgun and his automatic ping there, because he brings a riot shield as well. Equipment, I've got 1,000 funding spent, which means I have 500 to spend. We'll get the Kevlar cowl and the upgraded bat suit for old Bruce Wayne there, which makes him +1 endurance, so he's endurance 9, and he's also immune to crits. And then we'll buy Hidden Boss for Dick Grayson, which means that if you kill Batman, he takes over basically and gains a willpower and becomes boss, which can prevent the 3 VPs being spent unless you kill the other boss for the game. And of course we will take Runner as an upgrade for Batman, which means he can spend a special as well on movement. You've got Rick Flag, Deadshot, you've got some, what is it, Slipknot, Harley, and Captain Boomerang as your crew. And what's your equipment?
The only equipment I took, because these are all free agents, is the aerial locator. So once per game I get to put a little pie plate to light up a little area of the map.
Amanda's watching. Amanda brings the drone in with the light.
Oh, pretty much.
That's it. She pushes the button, everything gets lit up to shoot. All right, and we are ready to rock and roll with some deploying of objectives. Here's our table. We have, a lot of these can be entered into, so the church actually can be entered into. Whatchamacallit here, the gun shop can be entered into, and then we have the other 3 that cannot be. We have to place our extra bits and pieces here, and I think we roll off to do it.
Yeah.
3 to 4, so you get to place yours first. We deployed our manhole covers. We each get 3 and lampposts. So lampposts illuminate an area, what is it, 6 inches or 3 inches? 4 inches away from each other, so that you can spot. Because remember, it's always night in Gotham City, and all ranges are only 12 inches, unless you're next to a light source. So we have lamp, 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 and then lamp, 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 as of course we're trying to light up each other's deployment zones. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and where's the last one? No, we got that one already. There's a 6th one somewhere.
1, 2, 3, and where'd you put it?
Now, where'd you put it? I put mine 1, 2, 3.
I have one here.
Oh, that's the one I haven't seen.
There we go.
There we go. And they can't be deployed within 2 inches of another one, but other than that, they can be deployed anywhere on the table. So we're rolling off right now for who does the first 50% of their crew in deployment. And we have to pick strategies as well, don't we? Or are they secret?
They're within phases.
That's right, okay. We have 3 strategy points to spend. Tied. And again, you win. So you deploy your first half your crew. So now Boomerang and Deadshot are going to go down. I think we do objectives first, don't we?
No, we do objectives.
Objectives actually, that's right, models first. Actually, got some of my equipment wrong. I didn't notice it costs funding to take Hidden Boss. So I'm actually going to take, what is it, Morality on Batman, because he gains Demotivate, and Moral Compass, which means I can't do coup de grace. I can't step on necks, but whatever. I can still give you the Glower now and make you lose action counters. And then, attack counters. And then I also will take, for 100... we'll keep the runner model, and the runner model is going to be good old Delta over here. So he can spend special counters on movement. All right, so we're deployed. We've got my 2 Gotham City Police, my riot gun, my assault rifle, infinite range guard, bats, and then we have Agent Ron, Delta, Nightwing, and the riot gun, the beanbag gun, what should we call it, Arkham Guard. And then you have Harley and Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, Flag, and then where's on the flank is Mr. Slipknot. Objectives, my ammo crate's back here, the Wayne Tech is over here, and then we have a riddle marker, and where's the other riddle marker? Over here. And then you deployed your Mr. Pinky next to the church.
Yeah, and then my
your
crate
med crate and your ammo counter. Perfect. Strategy from ammos?
No, I get what is it? Change of plans.
Change of plans.
One of these strategies is I roll a d6 and I get to move one of my objectives. So 4 inches. So I'm gonna grab one of these and put it right there.
Sounds good. Raise the plan. Turn 1.
Yeah, we get to pull from the.
That's right. Oh, that's right. We pull from the bag. We don't roll any dice here. So turn 1. I guess I'll use I Am the Knight. I thought you use them when you need to use them. Reactive. I have 2 other strategy points I could spend though, I guess. I'm actually going to use Secret Objective. Place 1 additional objective of your choice. It allows the player to exceed the objective limit and may only be chosen once by each player. We'll put the bat signal. Because why not?
Anywhere in my deployment zone, and you can put it on roofs.
It's up there. Wayne Financial, of course. I picked the black counter. Turn 1. So he's going first. Oh, it's you. So you raise the plan first. All right, so we've assigned all of our chits. I've put 2 and 2 into defense and movement. Basically, the first turn's all defense and movement, defense and movement, defense and movement. Now, you assign based on your willpower. So I have 4 points to spend, and your cap is whatever your stat is. So I can put up to 2 in movement and 3 in defense for all of these. I've done 2 and 2 and 1 special for Mr. O'Connell. Delta's got 3 movements and then 1 and 1 for defense and special because he can spend a special because of his runner rule to move. Bats has 1 in special in case he wants to use his back claw, 4 in defense, and then 3 in a movement, 4 and 4 for Dick. And then over here we have 2 and 2 for each of the 2 guards. Now for you, you know what? I could put 1 to attack. Do I want to put 1 to attack? You're standing next to a lot of lampposts. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to put 2 into attack. Let's do it. So you've assigned just a pile of stuff into basically everybody, but everybody's mostly just moving and some stuff into special. And Rick's got guns. Rick likes to shoot. So call in some aerial lights. So you have your first activation. Who's going first?
I'm actually going to go with Rick Flag.
That makes sense.
He has 3 and 2 attack. He's standing next to one of your lampposts.
He is.
In the game, lampposts have defense of 2.
That's right.
If they take any damage, they blow up. So, I'm rolling 3 dice.
You gonna shoot the lamppost?
I'm gonna try to stab the lamppost.
Kill lights.
I'm looking for 2s. I hit twice, thank goodness. Rick has a knife with the sharp trait, so I'm allowed to reroll my to wound. He is strength 4+.
As he punches the lights.
So I rolled a 5. It doesn't damage. It blows up said lamppost.
Why lamppost?
And then I'm gonna use my base movement of 4 with an extra 3 to move 10 inches. And Rick Flag is going to go park himself behind some cover, behind the building, waiting for cops.
Here we go. We're going to take a walk with old Nightwing. He's acrobatics, so his base walk is going to be 5, and he does have some movement counters here. So we're just going to start walking. So with acrobatic, we're going to go 5 to the corner here. And then I have another 8 I can do. I'll walk over to Mr. Pinky. Not quite make it, but be close to there. First pass. All right, sounds good. So it's back over to me. I am going to have one of my cops go. We're going to do Gotham Policeman. He's got 2 in a movement, so he gets to go 4 + 4 is 8. Just head to the corner here. Slipknot can kind of shoot, but we're going to take cover anyway. You going to pass again?
No, I'm actually going to play with Captain Boomerang.
Okay. Captain Boomerang's gonna go.
Boomerang has 2 into movement, so I'm going to blow that with his base. So we are going to move a big old 8 and go park myself
next to the riddle marker.
No, right about here.
Okay. Delta's gonna go. He's gonna take a walk, I guess. And you know what? We're not gonna go Delta yet. We're gonna go with. Yeah, we are gonna go with Delta. Why not? Let's just walk. So Delta's got 3. He can put in movement, which means he'll go a total of 3 plus, so 6 plus 4 is 10. And he'll go take up a position behind here. I could spend a special to go 2 more if I want. You know what? I will. Let's go 2 more. And just head up from behind this. We don't need the ping from the barricade because we're carrying a red.
Let's play with Harley.
Go Harley. It's your birthday.
Harley's an acrobat. She has the voices, so I can use my AC into anything I want.
Yeah.
So her AC are going to turn into movement dice.
Makes sense. You have 4 movements.
6 movement.
Oh, that's right, because you get to assign them even over the total, don't you?
Yep. So
because you spend them. You don't reassign them. You actually spend them as something else.
So now she gets 6 extra movement dice, making it a
12 plus 4.
5. She's
plus
an
5. That's right, yeah. So 17.
And she ignores pretty much everything.
Let's go, Harley. She's quick. Next to Mr. Pinky. Let's do Agent O'Connell. Agent O'Connell is going to spend 2 to move and walk 8. And we'll head 8 this way. And be done. He passes left. Sounds good. Alright, let's use my guns a clock over here. And that will be my fellow with the Arkham Guard. He's going to walk 4. And just head this way. Position behind the car. You got 1 pass left.
No, I'm going to save that one. So I'm going to go with Slipknot.
Sounds good.
Slipknot's going to use 3 of his movement counters plus his base of 4 to come next to that riddle, and we're going to use that last one and try to solve it.
All right, see what happens. Don't roll 1.
There.
Ah!
So since you can't go down points,
you're still at 0.
Yeah, so I'm 0, and then we're going to remove that riddle marker.
Okay, you got to get 1 this turn. All right, you have a pass remaining, but it's just Deadshot left, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, we're just going to walk this Gotham City policewoman, spending 2 so she can go 8, to the other side of these crates and just sit here. Let's pass. Yep. All right, so it's over to me. Let's do some, I guess, riot gun cop, and he's going to do some walking. Go 4. And just head over to here. Because I can't see anybody, so no shots. My attack dice get wasted. And you've got some sewers around if you want to go sewer teleporting. Kind of in the kill zone if you want to drop into my deployment zone. Yeah. The sewer with Deadshot where you want to land. It ends your activation when you do it, so.
Yeah. So I'm going to park myself right out back here.
Looks good. Alright, well, Bats gets to go. He's pretty excited to go murder some folks. I mean pacify the criminals. This is Bruce, this isn't Thomas. So we're going to walk our 4, and then we're going to spend 2 movement counters to go next to this manhole cover. For our last one, and we're just going to bamf over here and be like, what's up, nerd? I hear you like guns. Last activation of the turn, so we're back to new turn. You're going to get 1 for the bat signal and 1 for the loot. Do I not contest this? No, I'm not quite in base to base.
Not touching it.
So you go to 2, 0. So 2 means Amanda's happy and she doesn't nuke one of your guys. And we're on turn 2. So we go to raise the plan again, draw a counter. See who's going first. Sweet. So we're assigned kind of the same, defensive for the plebs, but we're doing some fights for Batman. And for you, you've done your usual Harley, everything to attack because you might as well. And then
Slipknot's running as usual. Yep. Captain Boomerang is 2 movement, 3 attacks, and 1 special.
And then Deadshot, Flag?
Flag is all defense.
Flag's just like, please don't kill me. So it's all bats all the time. Let's punch your face. You roll a number of dice equal to what you assigned in the category, and you try and hit on your defense, which is 4. Now, I don't have Master Fighter, so I don't get to reroll these, but 4 plus is hit. Hits twice. And then you are, I'm sorry, strength 3 plus for Batman?
Yeah, I'm going to use some
defense
dice. Yeah, so I'm going to use 2. I'm going to try to block those dice.
And on 5s, you'll counter these, because you have to hit my attack value.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then 3 plus strength, you have to make a strength roll.
And your collateral dice.
And my collateral dice, that's right. And I got 1 and a 5 my collateral dice.
Yeah, so those don't match. So this is a wound, so I'll take 2 stun off of flag.
Lose an action counter.
I'll lose a defense dice.
All right. So now I'm going to spend my last special to We Are the Night. And I get to place them anywhere within 6 inches. So I'm going to place them 6 inches up here. Bam! Peace out. And then I've got 3 movement counters, and I'm also going to back claw. So I have 4 inches of base movement. I get an extra 8 off of my back claw, and it can be to go anywhere. I just ignore everything else. So I'm going to get 8 plus 4 will put me in base contact with this thing. I'll use 1 to walk around the corner, and then my last movement and a special to interact with the bat signal. And what that means is I'm calling for myself, but I guess the cops have now been called, so I'm going to earn 3 VPs every turn that it's on. Go. What do you want to do, Deadshot?
So Deadshot has a little ability called bullet time.
Yeah.
So I get the full rate of fire 2 guns at once.
Yes, even if you move.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that.
Right here. Time for some guns.
So I get 5 attacks at range, and I'm going to target Dick Grayson.
Makes sense. Dick's luckily got some defense dice.
You need movement to dodge bullets.
Oh, you movement? Okay. Well, I've got a movement die too, so I'll use my movement.
So the target defense for Dick Grayson is a 4.
A 4, yep.
Deadshot's a range master, so it's a +1, so I'm looking for 3s.
Do it. So 4 hits.
So I miss once.
And I have 3 defense dice. What's your attack?
You need movement to dodge bullets.
Oh, I need movement. So I have one movement, which I'll use.
And it's equal to or less of your movement value.
So 4 equal to or less?
Yeah.
So 1 to 3 I dodge on?
1 to 4. So it's easier.
Oh, okay. I don't.
You don't?
So I take 8 damage?
No, I have to wound now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Now guns.
Mechanical?
No, guns.
The guns are
rate
guns.
of fire,
That's
so
right.
it's a 2.
2 wounds?
Plus 2 wounds. So
10 damage?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blood.
Okay, I'm just dead.
Ooh.
Deadshot was there. See you, Dick. It's move.
He's going to move. We're gonna pop him right here.
Let's walk up here and shoot flag. I'm only get 1 shot because I moved, but now you're within 12. 2 attack dice, and he's hitting on, what is your defense for flag?
Flag is a 4.
4. So this is with my assault rifle. 1 hits. And he does not have any special rules, just fire.
Nope, but he does have a bulletproof vest, so you're wounding on a 4+.
4+. Wounds.
So I'll take 2 blood.
3 blood from that assault
3
rifle.
blood.
1 health, he was another marker.
Yep.
And I've used an ammo. Right, back to you.
We are gonna go with Captain Boomerang. Captain Boomerang is going to make his limited edition Boomerang's remote control for the turn.
Nice.
Then he's going to use 2 attack dice to shoot. It is a rate of fire 2, throwing. I'm going to shoot at Delta.
Delta? Not Delta. All right.
Cops are defense 3.
You got it.
So I'm looking for 3s. So that's 2 hits.
Okay. I don't have anything. I've got everything in defense. So I forgot you need to be in movement.
And then the shield is ignored because of the remote control.
That's right.
Now, because they're throwing weapons, I'm looking for his strength. It's 4+. And the limited edition boomerangs are sharp, so I get to reroll. So
reroll 3.
Roll this. So
2.
2 blood and no match, nothing else.
Okay. Endurance is 5, takes 2 blood, and he's got 3 left. Defense counter, I guess. Or no, it was an attack counter, don't we? Down to 2. Right, let's attack for 2 against Mr. Deadshot. Gunshots and Deadshot from Delta. He's going to hit on, what's your defense?
Force.
There's 3 hits, and you have no dodges because you're not an acrobat. So you take...
Wound on 2+.
2+, yeah, because firearm. 3. And a crit. 2.
So I take 6 blood. I will lose 2 counters.
No, you take 3 blood and 3 blood and 3 stun. Move 4 over to here.
I'm gonna take a pass.
All right, well, let's do some more stuffs then. Let's walk over here and take a look at Mr. Deadshot with Dr. Mr. the Riot Gun. And point blank. Single shot, because I'm moving, and you hit on a 4.
4+.
Hits. And then it's mechanical.
3+.
Wounds, 2 stuns.
That'll take me to
KO'd?
Knocked out.
Oh. So I'm going to score 4 for that at the end of the game if he's still KO'd. 4 immediate, actually, just for the KO. Because he's a boss level guy. And I thought Flag was in charge.
No, he's
Oh, yeah, Deadshot in charge. Okay, cool.
He's a volunteer.
You.
I am going to go with Harley.
Harley's going to go?
Yep, so Harley's going to take 1 out of movement to pick up Mr. Pinky.
No! How dare you?
She's going to use 2 movement I'm going to be left with 1 to come right over here.
And try and bop me.
And then she's going to use her remaining 3 to bop you on the head with her baseball.
How dare you? 3.
Uh-oh. 3 hits.
Well, I got 2 fence dice, and that is Delta. So what's your melee?
4.
4, so
better.
4 better. Block them both.
Whoa. So I only get 1.
Strength.
5 plus, but it's heavy, so I'm looking for a 4. Nothing.
Dice is looking to either roll a 6 or match the number you roll, right?
Yeah, so
That's right.
6 will give you an extra stun on whatever you do.
That's right.
And if it matches, the model's knocked out.
The monster, like, perfect. All right, so no damage though. We're gonna go 8 with the cop and just hang it over here. It's gonna go.
Yeah. So
come fight me.
He's gonna go for broke. He's gonna use his backlaw and
Okay.
give him an extra 8 plus 3 into movement for
So
14,
18
plus his base.
Yeah, so 18.
So essentially, he's gonna
fight me.
He's gonna run like a maniac and get to here.
That's good. He's just gonna stand here and contest. There's nothing else really to do. Do flag.
He's gonna play Super Mario. He's gonna walk over to here.
Peace out.
Port.
Makes sense.
Hoorah.
Agent O'Connell, what do you want to do? I know what you want to do. You want to walk over to this thing, and bamf. Hello. Turn. And so we score. So everybody's gone. You're gonna get 1 from the loot.
No, because you're actually touching me, so that's
that's right.
That's contested.
That's right. Now it's contested.
So I don't score any points this turn.
So you go to what, 4 right now?
Yeah. So right now I'm at 6.
That's right. 'Cause you took out Dick.
Yeah. So since I'm at turn 2, I need to have 2
4.
points.
4 points total. Yeah.
No, it's 2 points. So game round 2, I need to have 2. So.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Waller's not angry. I get to keep going without blowing up the head.
Okay, and I've got 4 from taking out Deadshot from KOing him.
Yep.
And I think that's it. The 3.
And we're gonna loot in the bag.
Me. And you get your recovery phase too. End phase. Does Deadshot wake up?
So recovery's on flag. I'm gonna use an extra special dice to try to remove an extra stun. I get to remove 1 only.
Okay, so he's just knocked down.
Yeah. No, he's no, it's not Deadshot. It's flag.
Oh, flag. Sorry. Yeah.
Now to try and wake up Deadshot. And
Wake up Deadshot.
It's equal to or less of his endurance.
7.
Okay, so I get to remove a stun, and then I get to flip this little counter from knocked out to knocked down.
I have no stuns on anybody, just blood. So it goes to raising the plane for me. Right, we've assigned all of our stuffs, and we're ready for first activation. So I think it's a big choice here because Deadshot's awake, which I don't like, but I can also just taser flag to death and kind of protect my neck over here. Oh, Deadshot. Who am I more afraid of? I don't know. I think we just kill flag. He's your leader. I want him out of action at the end of the game. This is the long game over here. We're going with the Riot Cop. He's gonna shotgun you. So spending 2 to hit his beanbag gun again. We're gonna go for it. What's your defense?
My defense is
knocked
4.
down. Does it get worse?
No, it's get worse in melee.
That's right.
So I get the 4s.
Hits.
That's 1 hit.
Mechanical.
2 plus.
1,000 wound.
But because it's a scratch, I do get 1 stun.
Okay, and that knocks you back out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, now I'm knocked out.
Okay, so then I free move, and then spend a movement and a special to arrest you. You're cuffed. I score an extra 2 points again, so I go to 6. Yep. Ties for everybody, but now you get to have your way with flag, so I can't taser him. Go with flag. Makes sense. What are you gonna do?
Not flag, actually.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go with Boomerang. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna go with Boomerang. He's gonna use his base movement to walk up and
try and stab,
and he's gonna try and melee.
Here comes.
3 attacks. I'm looking for a defense of 3. I'm outnumbered, so 2.
Okay, 2s. 2?
Not handy. Nope, not handy. So 2 hits.
All right, so I'm gonna spend 2 of my defense counter to try and counter this. What's your attack value? 4?
3.
3?
3s.
So 3s. Bop 1.
He is going to wound on a 4 plus.
1
with sharp.
None?
None.
Just a stun because it's a
not even.
ding. Oh no, not even. Okay.
Not even.
Okay. Well, then it's over to me. Get him, Agent Ron. Attack dice. I'm gonna hit you with the taser, and it is. Oh, it has reach. That's nice. I didn't even have to be in melee with you. And it's mechanical with crit shock. So let's do some
4 plus.
4 plus. Hit ya. Mechanical.
I'm gonna spend some dice.
Try and defense it.
Yeah. So
I should have stood back and reached you.
3 plus.
Yeah, go for it. Counters. I move away. I have a movement. I can go 6. I think we just go 6 into this. We're going to go into melee with him, so you can't shoot into us. Gonna go?
Yep. So he's going to have 3 attacks with his knife.
Get him! Not Agent Ron!
I'm looking for a target defense 3.
Okay.
So 3? That's 3 hits.
I got a defense race. You just do it.
Now I'm going to use a special dice, and I'm going to make this a push attack. Ooh. So the collateral dice is going to tell you how many inches you move back.
Sweet. Do I stop when I hit the objective?
Yes, it's going to be yeah, you're essentially going to get pushed back to the next objective.
Okay, sounds good.
5 plus with a sharp.
Nothing.
Sharp.
But you crit me. Nothing.
Nothing.
But you crit me, so it's a stun.
It doesn't do anything.
Not even the crit? Okay.
Not even. Not even.
Alright, I get pushed directly away until I bump. Oh, I don't. Oh, you didn't do anything. That's right. A little bit.
I'm going to move.
Just so that Fly can do his business. Oh. Well, we're going with the other riot cop, and he's going to have to use assault rifle into you. Rifle shots, what's your defense?
4 plus.
4 plus. Let's see what we do. Got 1. 2 to wound.
4 plus 2 wound. Bulletproof vest.
Didn't wound. Scratch though, which stuns you. Do you go out?
Nope.
Okay.
1 more.
I'm gonna head back 4, going this way. Burp. There you go.
Yep, he's going to shoot into Ron. Ron's going to have a bad day.
Alright.
I'm looking for 3s. What?
Uh-oh.
Just 1.
Uh-oh.
And, yeah, that's...
Ron has no dice of any kind.
2 plus 2 wounds. So that'll be 2 blood.
2 blood. It's done, so it's time to stabby stab. So you want to move? Okay, can't make it into the thing, but you're in melee now. We got 1 round of shooting left, so we're just going to move 4 over to here. And we're going to try and cap Harley. Go to base to base with Captain Boomerang, try and melee him, because I don't want to waste my pistol on moving. Dice, hitting on, what's your defense?
3 plus.
3 plus. Punch the Boomerang. Double hits. Def.
Nothing.
Okay. Strength is 5 plus. Nothing. Crit die. No. Harley, you've got the loot at least.
Yeah, so she's gonna spend 1 to hold on to the loot.
Okay.
And then she's gonna use her next 3 to add some major movement.
And try and run like crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's gonna be able to move to that trunk. So the base 5. Let's go
under there.
Right up to here.
Okay. 8. Get out of here, Winslow. Peace out. Let's go, Officer Katie McCady. You're gonna go stab. The office stick's gonna hit.
3s.
Twice. And then strength is 5. And we re-roll. Crit die. Nope. So it's just 1 stun. He's gonna go. He's gonna zip down. So he makes a move and then specials down. And he's got 3 inches of regular movement left, and he's still got 2 movement counters. So he's just gonna go 5, hopefully, over to that marker if we make it. And it looks like we don't quite. I'll go to there, and we'll check a wingding. My last one, I guess, just to get over to it, but then I don't have anything left to interact. Measure. So I'm just gonna go this way instead, and then just beat the crap out of Boomerang. 5 attack dice, hitting on 3s.
2s because you outnumbered.
Oh, okay. Well, then take that many. So 5, you need defense?
Nope.
Okay, strength 3.
Tank them.
There's a bunch. All the stuns. Sucker punch him. So I go to 9. And then end of round. So I go to 12 because of the lights. And then you've got what?
I score
loot
1
for 1. And that takes you to
7.
You're jammed up by the cops. Stuns. I have no stuns on me, just blood, so I can't really recover. And then you need to roll.
Is a 4 up.
He does?
I will recover a stun.
Yeah. So you go to what? You've got 3 blood and
3 blood and a stun.
And a stun.
Now to wake up Boomerang, I need 5 or less.
Okay.
No, he stays sleepy.
It's like new turn. All right. So let's see what we can see. You've got a. It's me again. We've all signed, and I have first activation again. So, what do I want to do? I think we go with Mr. Riot Man. 2 attack dice, and try and plug Harley. On the riot gun, defense 4, so 2 shots on 4s. There's 1.
Harley's going to spend a movement dice.
And try and dodge.
Try to dodge it, so I'm looking for 4s or less. I'm good.
You're good. I'm going to peace out. And just, you're super fast, but I'm going to go hide behind this. I don't want to fire because I go 4 over there. Hide in here. be near the things. So what are you?
I'm gonna go with Flag.
Makes sense.
Flag's gonna knife O'Connell.
No, not O'Connell. All right.
I'm looking for 3s.
Get him.
Oh,
2.
2 hits.
And then strength 4.
He is a strength 4 with a sharp.
So re-rolling. Good thing you're sharp.
Oh my god.
Double stabs. I got 1 health left.
2 blood.
And I lose a attack die?
You lose any counter you want.
Oh, any counter I want.
Yeah, you get to remove 1. So for every 2, you lose 1.
How many can you take before you die? Just 1?
For what?
How many stun bars do you have left?
He has 2 left of anything.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just good out of 1 attack. Back. I got 1 attack die. And hitting on defensive.
4s.
Ha! Nope. Just move into melee over here. He's gonna go. Are you gonna try and hit?
Because O'Connell is running towards him, he's gonna run into his knife.
Okay.
I'm looking for a defense 3 again.
2.
2 hits. Now I'm looking for 5 with a sharp.
Nothing. Cool. And you need this. No. You're acrobatic?
You can walk over objectives.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you can't walk over my base, can you?
Okay, can I fit over your
No,
base?
you won't fit over those.
Oh, then we're gonna just go here.
Okay. So with the cop, he's gonna move, and then he's gonna bamf over to here. Here, you can pass. I have 6. You're gonna pass, okay?
I'm gonna finish off with Harley.
Okay. How's he gonna go?
So Harley's gonna keep 1 to move with the loot. And then she has a base of 5 plus an extra 2. Brings me up to 9. So she'll come next to that park bench.
She can pop cap.
And then she's going to shoot Mr. Ron.
Melee?
Yeah, I can shoot him to me.
Oh, okay.
3 plus.
Hits.
And 2 plus to wound. Oh, it's a scratch.
Okay, take a stun. I'm unconscious. Go. And he's gonna punch Boomerang on the ground here and hit on
2 plus.
2 plus because you're unconscious.
3 hits.
And then wounding on 5s. 1, 2, and is it a crit? That matches. Does that do anything?
Yeah, if he was still up, he'd get knocked out.
Okay,
knocked
right.
down.
Knocked down. Okay, so no knockdown, but you take 2 more blood. It's just gonna walk and attempt to solve this riddle. Whoop. And that's a movement and a special. So
No, just a movement.
it was just a movement. Okay, so I saved my special, I guess. And I get to do a dice roll. Detective. Oh, okay, so nothing bad happens. I get 1, I think. I don't think I solve it. I think it's just nothing happens. 3, nothing happens. So it's just disappears, but nobody else can get it. So I was just gonna go get into Reeler's flashlight. Well, we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to climb, and we're gonna try and club flag plus 2.
1 defense dice. 3.
So you get 1, and that's handy. You're wounded, and does it crit? Ha! No, away from stunned, and he's unconscious right now. So that is everybody having gone. No, Agent Ron has already attacked you. Yep. I think that's it. That's turn 4. It's for you.
Slipknot has 2 special dice, so I get 2 extra dice of recoveries.
1.
1.
So he goes to no stuns,
It's a fresh.
and then Flag gets a die.
Flag gets a die. Nothing. And then Captain Boomerang on a 5 or less. Oh god, no.
Up to turn 5 is probably all you. Score 3. I score the ammo crate for 3, which is 6.
Yep.
And then I didn't get anything from that over there. And then you're gonna get 1 from your loot. Now I go to 18 this turn, and you raise the plan first because you have all the lead. I'll wake up.
It's 2 dice.
It's 2 dice. Sorry.
So you rolled a 1.
I rolled 2d6 under my endurance. 1, 4 is 5.
Yeah, so you remove that 1 stun.
All right, he's awake. He's knocked down. Stunned. So that's all my recovery for the turn. I forgot Ron was unconscious, but he's knocked down right now. Here we go.
Yep, she's going to use her last ammo to shoot Ron.
Shoot Ron. Okay.
3s.
3s. Double hits.
2 plus.
2 plus. Super dead.
Oh, super dead.
There's no way to not be super dead. He's just a henchman, so you're gonna gain what?
2 points.
2 points.
Movement
Special.
to hold on to the loot. And
Okay.
then the rest of her movement to
Go stand over there.
park her cute booty right there.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Gotham Policewoman. This is your moment to shine. You gotta down him in 1. Hitting Flag on 4s.
Yes, sir.
Move and force the issue. Go for it. Fight me.
Yeah, he's gonna move
Try and knife her.
Yeah, try and knife with a 3.
Yeah, no defense dice. 2.
2 hits.
And then strength 4. 4s, but you're sharp, so you're rolling.
Yup.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm rolling like Carl.
Uh-oh. Nothing. Let's just spend our 2 movement counters. Or sorry, our, what should we call it? Our base movement plus 1 counter to walk over here and just arrest him. 20, because that's a free agent. That's going to go. I think this poor policewoman is in trouble.
2s.
Yep. And, because I'm outnumbered. 5s?
5s with a sharp.
Sorry, you got a knife. 1 and 1. She takes blood. And the critical dice means an extra stun. So she only has 4 endurance. She's halfway done. 2. And just if you want to walk my assault guy over to the Wayne Tech. So just gonna stay on that.
And a 4.
Yep. He's done. This is your job. Sewer. Bamf. What's up, nerds? Get him, Delta. Sewer. Yeah. Oh, it's once per turn. It's once per turn.
It's 1
Can't do it. That's right. Yeah. So I'll just use all my movement and head over here. Scoring. So you've got nothing because I'm still alive here somehow.
Yeah, but the Harley's still.
We'll get her loot. Yep, for 1 because I'm not in base to base with her. I'm going to score 9 now because I think the Wayne Tech is also worth 3. 5, 8 because of the light being on. So I'm going to go to 28 to your
11.
11. 28 total. Turn 6 because we know that there's only 1 counter left in that bag and it's got your name on it.
Yep, and I got to do recoveries for
recoveries.
flag.
Yep.
Flag will recover 2.
Cool. And does she recover 1? Nope. Right. Especially to get an extra die because I saved it. And I need a 5, but I don't get any.
4 better.
4? Okay, so I actually dropped my stun. All right, so we are assigned. Who's going first?
We're going to go Slipknot.
Slipknot's going to go first. Try and get the lady.
Yeah, 2+.
2+ hits. 3.
3 hits.
She got no defense dice. Stab on 5s. Rerolling and crit. Oh, you got 1. Oh, sorry, that's the crit die. I'm sorry, I got nothing.
I got none.
5s. It just got worse. It didn't even have to 5. Uh-oh. Okay. What's up, nerd? Let's do this. Introduce you to bat gloves. It's gonna get so metal around here right now. Hitting on defense 4. There's 4 hits. Defense dice.
I got 2.
You're doing great.
Oh, yeah.
None?
None.
Okay.
I need 5 up.
Okay. And then I'm going to be winning on 3s. 2.
That's what.
4 stuns.
Oh, he's out.
So he just gets crippled. Get him, Harley. 3 for that, and go to 33. Harley left.
Harley's going to manipulate the ammo container.
Makes sense. Reload her gun.
Reload her gun, then she's going to shoot.
Okay, makes sense too.
Try
and kill her.
3+.
I got ping.
Yeah, you can 4 up.
Nope.
2+.
Oh,
scratch. You get a scratch.
I get a stun. Well, she's gonna go. She's gonna rest flag. Whoop.
So 1 more point.
Punch Slipknot, because it's how we do. 2 attacks, hitting on 3+. 1 hit, and then
no defense dice. 5.
Handy. Nope. And crit. You're knocked down. Oh no, but it has to succeed, doesn't it? Okay, well then you're just knocked down.
I'm gonna put that back.
Ouch.
Right there.
And continue guarding this loot. Winslow reloads his flashlight. I'm gonna rummage in the Wayne Tech. What do I find? 2. Power armor. High-tech gadget. Okay. He's gonna go. He's just gonna move. Spend his 2 SC to move. And head over to here. We'll teleport. Because we might as well. Oh no, I moved over there and handcuffed you this turn. Or was that last turn? No, it was last turn actually. Yeah, teleport in. Turn 6, so scoring. End of the game, I got your boss down. And I think I killed more points. End of the game, I'm going to get 6 for teaching you a lesson and killing more than half your crew. And getting your boss's head for 3 extra, so that's 5. 8 more for my 5 for these 2 objectives and then 3 for the bat signal. So that's 13, and that'll put me at 32 plus 13 is
a lot.
48. And then you get Harley's loot again, and that'll take you to
12.
So there we go, end of the game. I did pretty good with the Brave and the Bold, but I feel like you sidekicked me. You lobbed me an easy one. This wasn't like Riddler with like 7,000 Riddler bots jumping around, being terrifying and pushing all the buttons. But you really do see, you said it off camera, crew composition's pretty important.
Yeah, because if you see, when you're going to watch this, you're going to totally see how even running an elite group of main characters with names and whatnot, with a bunch of different abilities, Ash clearly had the
activation advantage.
Right.
And he essentially had 3 guys parked on objectives for
most of the game.
Turns, scoring, and scoring.
And I could even waste Batman for a turn, just going and doing an objective, because I had other people to basically hold you up in the meantime. And just having the Gotham City Policewoman camp your 2 objectives.
She held on for a lot longer than she should have.
She held on for the whole game. She never died. She just stood there being like, "What's up? I'm just they assigned me to watch this. I don't know. This is my job. I'm getting overtime." Like literally, it's like because when you think about it in the story terms, it's like that we've confiscated a bunch of stuff and they've left her there until the truck can come to pick it up. And you guys are like, "Let's go steal it." Or Amanda Waller's like, "There's something important in there for whatever," and she's like the casualty of choice. And so having those extra bodies, even if it just slows you down, like even if she just died, it wouldn't have mattered.
There's speed bumps.
Because there's speed bumps, yeah. And for 14 points, she's a third the cost of your cheapest guy.
Yeah. Slipknot's only worth like 40-something points.
40-something points. And as soon as, it was nice too, because as soon as you had Slipknot to put on one side, I could spend the 2 SC to put the bat signal on the other side of the table, where only Batman at that point really can get to it. And you deployed Slipknot actually really far from manhole covers too, which I think was the other half. If he'd been near any of the manhole covers, he could have done exactly what Batman did and just been like, bamf over, and then go switch it off later on. But you needed him to run across the table and go try and start scoring those backline objectives. So definitely, I will say the one thing with this is, in the second edition of Batman, you see a big cleanup of where all the rules are. So it's a lot smoother to play a game because you have one section to flip to now trying to find your special rules. I would like to see in the future, like just rules on cards. We're talking about Dark Age and how great it was because you're playing Dark Age 2 and all the rules just print on the cards. That'd be a really cool thing to see in the future. Just have them all in one place.
Just totally addicted to that game.
Well, and I'd also like to be able to replace my big cards with little cards. I just want to buy them. Like I know I can print them, but I just want to buy them. I just want to buy all new cards.
It would be a super smart move from Night Models to get these cards into faction packs.
Yeah, and just buy them. Well, it's funny because just take a note from what Mark II Malifaux did. They sold what was called an upgrade pack. It wasn't an upgrade pack. It was an arsenal deck for every faction, basically. And if you had all the old models, you just went and bought the arsenal deck for whatever your faction was. And honestly, you could just do one almost for the whole game. Like, I don't think there's enough models that, because you don't have like upgrade cards or equipment cards, you could just do a single pack for everything that was currently in print. And then everything that was printed since then, you just sell in the blister pack. And I'd pay 25 bucks for that, like a deck of cards that just has everything in one go.
The good thing is if they could put everything in one pack, it would build a stronger community. Because, like, let's say I had Suicide Squad.
Right. We could just split one.
Exactly. It's just sharing, getting a community together.
Yeah. And well, and you could even send them out to sidekicks, and sidekicks could be like, all right, let's do our second edition night, and we all come in and dole out the new cards or whatever and play games.
Also be a good thing to put in tournament packs.
Yep, absolutely, yeah. You could do limited edition or foils or whatever if you wanted to. You could do alternate art cards and stuff. But a bunch of ideas. That's my only bugbear right now is I have half my guys on these nice little condensed cards and half of them on these giant phone books still. And being able to have everything in one place is fantastic.
And these small ones fit into the normal playing cards.
Normal card sleeves and stuff too. Yeah.
The other ones are, the only thing you can put them in is these photo albums.
Album sleeves, that's right. Yeah. You can put them in like a phone book, basically in a phone book, but then you can't put your dice on them to mark things, which makes it a little bit strange. So I'm going to hopefully try and find myself a John Constantine because I'd like to be able to play with a mage at some point. Just try out the magic rules and you'll see that in the future. But we're going to play another game. You'll see that in 2 weeks. Suicide Squad is going to take on, we're going to Flashpoint, one of my favorite all-time DC comic series, is where you have the original DC universe and a whole story arc combines that DC universe with the Vertigo universe and the extended universe into what is the new DC universe, the new 52 stuff, where the Flash basically messes up time because he's like Spider-Man but dumb in a lot of ways. He's like super smart but also super dumb, and he messes things up and it creates a bunch of alternate timeline stuff. So I'm doing a Flashpoint Batman team with Thomas Wayne because you sent me a Thomas Wayne. I'm super stoked that I have him. He's basically the Punisher version of Batman because Martha dies. I'll tell you the story later, but not Martha dies, Bruce dies, and Martha and him live, and it creates a whole alternate timeline. But anyway, you'll see that in 2 weeks. Big thanks, Jason, for coming in and warning me through the new rules, and big thanks to you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. To the MASH. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.